Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been it's been a few days, and I'm not going to apologize about my lack of consistency with Vlogmas because going back to the previous video, I'm really working at finding the balance between perfection and effort, where I'm in that space of not just saying, screw it, I'm done, but also not putting completion of these videos above all else. So, since I've seen you last, I went to work. I made a giant pot, which turned into pots of unstuffed cabbage roll soup for friends, for found friend Friday a few days ago. I recorded that. Maybe I'll get it into a video. We'll see. And then yesterday was my husband's dance school party, and I made a ton of deviled eggs, and they were gone. Like I made 24 whole eggs, so 48 halves, and they were just poof gone. And that's so good. Makes me feel so good. Today I have been crocheting. We're going to the plan is to go to Lessons and Carols tonight, which we tend to plan on every year. And sometimes both of us go, sometimes he goes, sometimes neither of us goes, and that's okay. I'm starting to feel this energy of completion. I think that's coming from where I am in my granny striped shawl, but also where I am in my planner. Where'd it go? In my 2024 Hobonichi, and seeing how I am nearing the end of the pages. There is just a lot of this what's next energy while still being present with what is. And there's some other aspects of my life where that feels also like really strong energy, that I'm taking my time, not counting my chickens, not biting off more than I can chew, but just navigating that presence with what's next. And I think a lot of this space to have these feelings has come from getting so much of our Christmas responsibilities out of the way early. Like we're done shopping. I think Nathan's going to finish up most of the wrapping today, and then that's it. So yeah, it's exciting. And also I'm working next week and then taking off 2 weeks. So there's also that space that I'm really excited about. So let's look at my shawl, first of all. This is the granny striped shawl from Crochet a Pet. And I love it. My favorite stripe is this, so far, is this little macaroni and cheese. Oranges and yellows. I realize this probably muffles me, but sorry, microphone. And I'm using the Advent yarn from the Opal Advent from Purple Circle Yarn Company, and it's just working up absolutely beautifully. I love it. So I don't know what's next. I'm really loving, like absolutely loving the scrappy granny stripe. So I'm thinking about I found a recipe. I found a pattern for a cardigan made in a very similar way, still with fingerling weight yarn. So I'm thinking that may be my next plan. So I do want to show you some fun yarn I got in the mail. So before that, this is my magic ball. These are the I try to do the entire 20 grams on the shawl each day, but if I don't get it done, whatever's left I wrap around this ball. So this is all extras from the scarf so far, from the shawl that I'm probably going to use to do as the frame around this shawl. I don't know that I'm going to do the scalloped edge from the pattern. I'm thinking I may do like a little 3-stitch picot. I'm not really sure. That's part of my YouTube watch for this afternoon. So I have my magic ball. And then also from Purple Yarn Co., I ordered this set of, I think it was 20. It was 20 little 5 to 6 ounce circles that I absolutely love. And I'm still trying to decide, depending on what my next project is. One of these is coming undone. I'm either going to wind these all up, put them in some sort of order where like maybe matching the end color to the beginning color of the next circle or something, and maybe winding it into a big magic ball. I don't know, but they are absolutely adorable. So I think my next project will still be something scrappy, but I'm thinking a cardigan, but I'm not exactly sure. I may work it into a blanket. I may do individual granny squares. Who knows? But I also got a package today from a Sheep's Clothing. I cut it open so I wouldn't be making a ton of noise with my microphone, but other than that, I haven't opened it. And this is another, I'm going to try to get the bag as far away from the mic as possible, but another collection of scrap minis, and I'm really excited. So these are actually in 2 separate bags. I'm assuming this was the Advent. And what I liked about these scraps is she was the shop owner made a point of saying, you know, this is Advent, but I'm not packing them up in individual opening days. You just stick your hand in and see what you get. And there are some extra goodies here, and these are bigger balls. I want to say these are 10 gram, maybe 6. I don't remember. I'll double check, but there are, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. There are 24 of these, and they're all the color changing yarns. Oh my gosh, I can't even stand it. These are so pretty. And then since I was in there and this was my project, I also ordered another set, which were fewer, but and I expect, because I ordered 2 different sets, for there to be repeats, and that's of course absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm just, oh my gosh, like how beautiful this is. You know, part of me is like, do I want to do something granny stripish with these? Do I want to start a cozy memories blanket and learn to knit? I don't know yet, but I know I am so excited to have these. This feels like I'm a little mouse just collecting all of these yarn scraps, and I love it. I think there's something about my personality that isn't necessarily orderly, and I like being able to express it in this way where I'm creating something at the end that I'll actually use. I'm not, it's not a journal or a planner or, a bullet journal, something that I will close the door on and hide away, but instead an experience that will continue to have a use. And I love it. I'm so thrilled with this. So yeah, that's what I've been into. I've been into all of the crochet, thinking about what is coming next. And it's 10 minutes in, but I think I'm going to go ahead and draw us cards, knowing that I just noticed something in my Sheep's Clothing in the cute little bag. Look. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is a tape measure. It's a tape measure with a little yarny sheep, and it says yarn rules on the back. Oh my gosh. I don't have a tape measure. Now I feel like a true fiber crafter because I have, oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. Pleased as punch, as they say. Pleased as punch. Let's draw some cards, shall we? So, starting with the Santa's Helper, Winter Wait. What could we be thinking about today as we start our week? What energy is offering up its wisdom? So I shuffle. I think of us as individuals, of us as a collective, and I trust that whatever comes up, there's room for reflection for each of us, and maybe, just maybe, an epiphany for one of us. We have the Page of Pentacles. So the way this is showing up for me is bringing forth curiosity, bringing forth an open mind about what it is that grounds us. With the pentacles being our, like, representative of our physical world, of our bodies, of our root chakras. Inviting in a sense of curiosity, of potential refreshment, of not just doing things the way they've always been done, but sincerely asking what could fit better, how, based on how I have changed, how I am different. How can I approach my practices, my grounding, my attitudes toward fixed things? How can I approach that differently? I love that little card. So, within that, within our fresh approach to grounding, what energy can we open up to in order to take the truest advantage of that process? So to go with the Page of Pentacles today, we have the Four of Pentacles. We have grounded, keeping our, so in the Rider-Waite version of this card, we see the figure with pentacles under his hands, a pentacle under his feet, in his hands, and on his head, right? So thinking about how we can approach grounding from a physical experience, from an emotional experience, and from an intellectual experience. Letting all of those pieces, I see, because I feel like this is almost like being called out. Like it's not just about the physicality where we're being reinvited to reestablish our grounding practices. It's also in our hearts and also in our brains. This is a mind, body, spirit process. So as we look at how do we ground during both this season and looking forward to the year ahead, it's not just about the physical world. It's within our emotions and within our thoughts as well. And the fours indicate structure as well, which I'm just all about. So excited. All right, friends. I'm going to go watch some videos on planners to see if I really want the power sheets this year. I haven't gotten them for a few years, and now I'm like, maybe I'm ready. Who knows? But I'll let you know, I'm sure. And I'll see you throughout the rest of my day.